Well, hi guys! So, what are we doing? Why is this a thing? I already talked about it in a
Sorry.
I already talked about it in a live, but then it was late and I was out of it, and I gave more details than I probably should have, so that live is gone, now those of you that are wondering what happened to it. But we are in AJ's hometown, where I used to frequent, because reasons. We're gonna look at the next rack job, and we will unveil details of our first rack of 2026, which if you guys think the roof was big, or the wall and everything else we've done at the daycare, which you haven't seen yet, sorry, was big, wait till you see what we're gonna do with this one. Let's go check it. My wife is great at content engaging activities. That's probably not even gonna go in the video. So a few days ago, I was contacted by Mr. Mystery. You'll probably learn his name eventually, but for now he wants to remain anonymous. And he said that a family member had been living in this trailer for 20 years and has since relocated to a new place, and it needs some fixing up to do. Here she be. There's talk of some roof work needing done, etc.
Etc.
I'm laying eyes on this for the first time, so you guys are going to be learning all this in real time as I am. We've got underpinning around the outside. We don't know if we can get in yet. We're supposed to be meeting somebody here to get a key. So until they show up, we'll probably just walk around the outside, but we may try to get in since we have permission. More busted underpinning. That roof is garbage. Guarantee it's leaking. That door may need replaced or at least cleaned up. That's not gonna do.
On today's episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up. And
It sucks. Wow. Okay. You know how I got a bad habit of biting off more than I can chew. These steps are shite. They're not even steps, they're a ramp. Oh my god.
oh my gourd.
Puns! Laugh with me. A friend had to go back to work, but had the foresight to leave the keys with a family member for us. So now that we have tracked them down, we're going in. And wow! Okay. So I know Mr. Mystery asked that these cabinets get gone, so we know we're replacing those because they're all wonky-tonky and looky here. As was foretold in the prophecy. Evidence of substantial leakage on the east side, and O'Reilly's. We had a disconnected pipe that's not even connected.
Temporarily disconnected, that's all.
I wonder how all this got severely water damaged. What is that draining? I don't know. Appreciate and respect the use of a rusty old C-clamp to pretend to hold the cabinets up. One love on that one, dog. And we've got not to code, not to code, not to code. What? I don't even know what that is. These are all gonna have to be GFCI protected. Those are more than 6 feet away from the water source, so they should be fine. That's not gonna work for a family of 3. This is not gonna fly here. What? Here's the thing, it's not even, you go, and then there's nothing electrical on that whole wall. Why even, you got wires coming down into the junction box and then back into the ceiling. I don't know, but it's never gonna fly. That will get a house shut down immediately. Anybody sees it, then we got, hey, check it out, babe. Hey, I'm Rick Zibit, welcome to MTV's Pimp That Hole in My Floor. Yo, dog, we heard you like carpet, so we put carpet on your carpet. on your carpet, dog. All right, I'm gonna play a little game with the viewers. You can't see the joke here. Let's see if they can tell what's missing in this picture. And you have the kitchen, and then the countertop. Whoa, hang on, stop the tape. Yep.
Hi.
Hi, editing Rick here, and this is my associate, Baby Larry.
Bruh.
I feel like that one might have been a bit too highbrow for our purposes. See, the joke is that there was a countertop, and there was something missing underneath it, and then I put a counter there. So the thing that was there was the countertop on top of the counter. It's a thinker. Back to, well. Oof. Guarantee these windows are not just letting all of the air in, but as much, water as they can let in as well. Starting to get some of our fuzzy friend right there, so let's get rid of that
Other side also.
PDQ. That is totally level. More crappy windows. That definitely leak. That has probably already gotten wet, shorted out, and is prepared to cause a fire if it's allowed to. And are you ready for this? Let's play What's This Extension Cord Powering? Ready? You have 5 seconds. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Beep, beep, beep. No! No, sir, we're not gonna do that either. That's a hell no on that one. Got stonewalled. Moving on. These lights have been locked in an epic staring contest for centuries. Here we've got more of this cracking and stuff. We've got some settling going on. We may have to get underneath this and pick some stuff up. Man. Paneling all looks like crap.
Walk in right here because that corner.
Let's see what we got here.
There's a giant hole.
Here come the bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay, what we got? AJ's pointed out and she's correct. That's so you can shift your vent down into third for when you're going downhill. Alright. This is gonna take a lot.
There's a start of a hole right here too. Right there.
Mr. Mystery said that they did the water heater already, right?
It looks new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
The HVAC looks fairly new too.
I like how they got it wrapped all to hell too. Very good work. I got this happening here. Why is this window blocked and covered? What else we got?
It looks fairly new, but like I was gonna change the filter in it.
It looks nice, but I don't think it's new. Newer, maybe? I don't see a date anywhere. Yeah, here we go. Always wanted to point out, if I stand corrected,
You were wrong.
we have a manufactured date of March 2021, so this is relatively new. Surprised about the rust, if it's that new, but that's good. So this should be good too. More good news. Juan Pedro is supervising while the water flushes. That is a sad bathtub. This surround could use some TLC. But yeah. Look at that.
What?
That's sad.
I wonder if he
This is
had a
big
leak.
no. Yes, guaranteed.
Because there's some wax rings too.
Well, you know, plus
Well,
the,
yeah.
the floor repair around the toilet's a pretty good indicator. There's also been, and probably still is, leak under the sink, and I wouldn't be surprised to learn there's one behind the wash.
So I noticed this when I came back here. If you stand right here and you look, I'm pretty sure this whole room, at least this portion of it, is dropping off.
Yeah, I could tell coming down. You can
Yeah.
like look back here. See, I'm pointing the camera straight and see how this dips down, and even in the ceiling you can see kind of
Oh.
a dip right there. How this, like,
Look.
my fingers level with this side, and then I come over here and it's not at all.
It's all sunken right here.
Yeah, this whole wall is. Full siding.
That's kind of an odd light.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some foundation work, I think. Pick this end up, go see why the center is dropped, and then figure out why this is falling back. You guys can kind of see from this angle how the floor just woo down the hallway there. Oh god, I almost fell. It was so bad. Let's see, the camera is not, there we go. If we go this way, you guys can see a little better. Watch this trim piece right here as I rotate the camera over, and that gives you a better idea. It's still, I promise you guys, that it is not doing it justice compared to seeing it in person, because you just look across this room, you can see how messed up the ceiling and the floors are.
See it in the closet too. It's
You can
like right here is
kind
where
of
it
get
starts
that.
falling.
Yeah, you can kind of get it here too, because that whole corner of the roof, that's weird.
The thing that made me realize it, other than looking down the hallway,
This is not gonna do either.
is how close this is to the ground.
Yeah.
What? I have never seen plastic crumble like that. Look at that.
It's UV damage. That's what sun does to it. This is why tarps fall apart. It's not like rain and stuff that does it. The sun disintegrates them, and that's why tarps turn into that like frayed poly material.
Now remember that, because the more you know.
Yeah, they can't have a baby in here with this stuff exposed like that. Here's the fabled, don't let the baby go in that room situation. Found the portal to wrecking this house in the upside down.
Oh wow.
No. Yes.
Big hole right there underneath the carpet. Here's the back of the bathtub and shower. There we go. At least it's going to be easy to get in and work on the tub. It's time to click. Can Dad fit in the shower?
You
I can! Hot dog! This thing feels like it's about to collapse under my leg.
Oh no.
Well, here's the thing too. Bathtubs, you're supposed to have support underneath for the floor of it, because the floors are not built to hold human weight, and they put that huge gap underneath it so they could plumb under it.
Yeah.
I don't think they supported the bottom. They should have built like a 2x4 frame and maybe even put a mortar bed down to support this tub.
This is the back door. It's got all sorts of damage, but it's also not got a window at all.
So there's no window in it.
No. And it looks like this is the only locking mechanism.
Oh!
With how rotten it is, like
Yeah.
it would just take one jerk. Yeah, because that's not even working.
I appreciate your confidence in me that it would just take one of me to rip that door off. Mm-hmm. What are you? Exposed electrical box just hanging out in the wall.
Doorbell.
Alright, so what the hell are we doing here? Told you guys, Mr. Mystery reached out to me, so family member, moved, trailer, poopy, need more bedroom. He and his ilk, I think we're gonna try to like sell it for cheap or on contract to somebody, that kind of thing. Well, they decided that due to the predatory nature of the whole landlord-tenant relationship, especially in our area, they didn't want it to fall into that cyclical trap. But what can they do? Well, you can fix it up a little bit and sell it to somebody for cheap. Get on the internet and see if you can't find somebody. So they get on Facebook and they found me. And they felt inspired. I was immediately contacted by Mr. Mystery and said, "We want you and only you for this thing." He told me all about the project, the circumstances around it. I said, heck yeah, I'm totally on board. He said, "We love what you're doing with your channel. We want to see you grow. We want to help promote this, promote you, get you out there so you can do more." And that's when I learned a whole lot more about Mr. Mystery and the circle of compassion and empathy that he has used for the foundation to build this small growing empire that is officially going to be our first sponsor. So Jerk Squad, later this month and January of next year, we are going to be all up in here. Proudly sponsored by Mr. Mystery. Oh, will become known to you all when the time is right, of course. And we are gonna bust hump, get to work, and get this trailer livable and safe for this awesome young couple and their little baby, so they don't have to worry about the kid getting into stuff like this, falling through crap like that, disappearing into there. There's more danger and hazard involved with this door than I can even list. That's not okay. 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 None of that's okay. You can't see it, but none of this, or that is okay. Not AJ's butt, the kitchen floor. Her butt's just fine. That's not okay. That's not okay. None of this is okay. But it's gonna be okay. Because we're here. And we are more than willing to put in the work to make this happen for them. And now, we've got some amazing people that are willing to do everything in their power to make sure it happens. Stick around.
That's 14.
I feel like it's trying to communicate with me. What are you trying to say, Nibbles? Nibbles, what are you trying to say? I don't speak Cantonese. What are you trying to say? I want to help you, but I don't know what you want. I can't put my finger on it. What, that? Something to do with that? That thing right there? What's wrong with it? Did somebody put a bowl on her table? Who put this dirty bowl here? I'm sorry, we'll have it taken away right away, ma'am. None of that. You're welcome. Poor baby. Will someone please feed the cat? She's hungry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, baby. I'm just picking on you. I'm just picking on you because you're being silly.